Welcome back everyone, I'm Plays Games. Welcome back to Planet Crafter, where the numbers are still going up, and they're going up pretty damn fast. We are unlocking all the good stuff. We just unlocked T2 ore extractors, we set them up around the map, and we now have infinite super alloy from here. We have infinite uranium from here. We have infinite osmium from in here. And that goes along with our infinite iridium and infinite aluminum from here, along with all the byproducts, which are also infinite. So things is going good. This big mountain down here is turning out to be a huge hydrothermal vent, and it's making a huge lake down here. We've been down here, we've demolished the Tech 1 extractor we had here, it wasn't producing anything. We did the same in the zeolite cave, we did the same in the uranium cave. I think that's all the old T1's done. I think we'll take a look at this big valley. The map is changing quite rapidly, and it's changing in front of our very eyes. All this is lush and green, all the rivers are kind of filling up. So we'll take a look at this valley, see if there's anything there. There seems to be a vine growing in the Iridium cave. We'll take a look at that, and we'll get down the ladder that's here. And whilst we are doing that, all of our beautiful Tech 2 extractors will be giving us osmium and iridium and uranium and all the other stuff we need. Because we need more uranium so we can make more nuclear reactors, so we can make more T2 drills, so we can get more stuff. Speaking of more stuff, there's some more methane, so I'll take that. And for now, we'll stick it in the organics box. It will get its own... all of this stuff will get its own box at some point. Because if we go upstairs, we ripped out all of the Tech 3 heat exchangers. So I may very well demolish these 3 rooms and replace them with another open plan large living area. And we'll get another row of lockers straight above us in the upper story, and that's probably what we're going to do. Right, let's have a look. Let's go down the ladder first, because it's... no, on the way is the iridium mine. We'll do this first. We've been finding these tree roots which have burst out the ground and have lifted some zeolite from deep underground, so we've been finding like a dozen or so zeolite just for free. And I see another one right here next to this vine. Lovely. Come here, my darling. Thank you. And the thing about these vines is that you can climb up them. They work like the ladders in the base. You click and you're at the top. There's a little pitcher plant here. Hello. And some zeolite up here. I thought that was a loot box. It's not. It's just a thing. More zeolite. So yeah, when I say the map changes, this is kind of what I mean. This was completely inaccessible. Like, you couldn't fly up here. Here's a loot box. Bam. Ooh, 3 boom boom powder. I like that. There's another zeolite. So yeah, there's all kinds of plants growing on our beautiful planet now, because we be terraforming the heck out of this place, y'all. Anything else here? What about back here? Aha! Looks like a stairway to another loot box with an entire rocket engine in it. And a Tech 2 fertilizer. Nice. And more zeolite. And a lovely view over our base. Okay. Home again then. Well, that went well. Lovely. I'm gonna like that. Nice little secret area. Come home with the pockets full of goodies. What's not to like? Is it just me, or was that cliff higher earlier? I think that cliff might be crumbling. Right, buttloads of zeolite, which goes in the zeolite box. Oh man, that was a lot. And we've got a lot of plant seeds. We're full on plant... right, we don't need to pick up any more plant seeds for a little while. Organics box is going to get full of all this stuff. And the plants box is going to get pretty much all the way full. That's another Lerma seed. That lives over here, in here. You know, every time we put a Lerma seed in, we check this, take out the 2 tree bark, put them in here. No, that was my water. I need that. Alright, and we have an entire rocket engine, because reasons. Boom, there we go. There's another 2 iron. And that's what I was going to do today. I was going to build the shredder. Here it is. Super alloy. A uranium. An osmium and a boom boom powder. That's obsidian. That's osmium. Boom boom powder in organics. There we go. That'll make a shredder. And I think we'll put the shredder here. Shredder, very simple machine. You put things in it. There's 2 settings. When it's full, tell it to delete everything, or you can manually delete it by clicking that. Because we've got all this garbage here. We don't have room for it. So we'll just fire it in here. Stick it all in here. Push the button. And now it's all gone. Because, at the minute, every time we go and visit our drills are producing big cabinets. They've got entire cabinets for the stuff. And only half the stuff will be the stuff we want. The rest of it will be the stuff we don't want. And if we only take out the stuff we do want, for example, say this is the aluminum mine and we only want the aluminum. We know that 50% of the time it will produce an aluminum and 50% of the time it will produce more garbage like iron. So if we only take out the stuff we want, eventually all these slots will be filled up with garbage and eventually we'll end up like this, where you'll only have 3 slots left for the good stuff like uranium and super alloy, and all the rest will be filled with garbage. So you do need to empty out everything, but then what do you do with it? You stick it in a shredder, don't you? You just delete it. So I may run round and put shredders at each of our Tech 2 drills. We have just found quite a lot of boom boom powder, so we should probably go and do that. That's probably a good idea. These need 18 power, we've got 11 left. Oh, bugger. Well, we will do that at some point, but not quite yet. Because we don't have the power to do it. Because we're waiting for the uranium mine to produce more uranium. Speaking of which, I'm just going to very quickly zip over there, see how much uranium we've got. The answer to that is a respectable amount. 8. Nice. And here we are with our ill-gotten gains. Big amount of uranium there. Nice. Stick all this crap in the shredder. Goodbye. Right, let's eat a squash. Drink some water. And we will now proceed directly to the ladder, which is near this big spaceship in the desert. We spotted it about 1 million episodes ago, and I pointed it out, and then we never did anything with it. It's behind the rock to the off the port side of the ship. Okay, here we go. Lights on. It is underwater. We're in swim mode. Take all of this. Take the Lerma seed. We don't need the blueprint microchip anymore. Our ship crashed on this planet for an unknown reason. Many of us died upon impact, some died on the surface. I'm the only one left. I've tried to survive, but this land is too hostile. My health is deteriorating. I'm going outside one last time to try and find some water. That was the year 3037, and because this is Ikhlas, I'm just going to check if there's any hidden panels in this room. No. This must have been his very first base. And we know that Ikhlas survived because we found messages from him from like 5 or 6 years after that. This big asteroid's blowing up. So if this is Ikhlas' first base, and he said there's a hidden panel on the ship he crashed, maybe we'll go and investigate that. Because another thing we were going to do was to investigate his mysterious cryptic message about a hidden panel in his ship. And we can never quite work out which one of the big wrecks was his. So we'll go inside all of them, see what we can find. We've unlocked something called an air filter. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at this air filter. Air filter reduces oxygen consumption depending on the level of the terraformation. What that does, that slows down how quickly our oxygen gets used up. So let's do that. Fabric. That's ice. That's fabric. And osmium. Super alloy. 2 bioplastic nuggies. And a methane. 2 bioplastic nuggies. Methane. Air filter. Let's go. Bam. We should really do the Tech 4 exoskeleton as well. Tech 5 backpack? What backpack are we wearing? Tech 5. Okay. Where's my other... I moved this and I can never find it again. Right. 2 more osmium, super alloy rod, uranium rod. Just got enough super alloy to make the rod. Super alloy rod. Uranium rod. There we go. 2 more osmium. Okay, looks like we're going to have to go and visit our drills and pick up our ill-gotten gains. There we go. Tech 3 exoskeleton. Go. Nice. The strange thing about the exoskeletons is that it's difficult to max out the slots. Because there's not all that many things. Oh. We can do this now. Methane cartridge and zeolite. Methane cartridge. Zeolite. Tech 2 deconstruction chip. Tech 3 needs a blazar quartz, a magnetar quartz, and a T2 deconstruction. We have all that stuff. What torch have we got? Tech 2. And we've got some solar quartz, I believe. Have we? Or is it blazar quartz we've got? We've got 4 different quartzes, but we've definitely got a yellow quartz. So I think we should go back north and go to the caves. I think that'd be quite smart. So we need 1 blue, 1 purple, 2 yellow. Yo, hold up. Have we had an osmium meteor storm? Oh, god damn. Okay. Apparently osmium meteors are a thing that can happen now. I ain't gonna complain about that. No siree. Whoa, there's trees growing on the step. Check it out. I haven't planted any trees. Trees growing on the step. Okay, I know I said the number is going up quickly, and it really, really is. That's what's making all this difference. Okay, so in here, we need one of them. One of them. Yeah, we haven't found any yellow quartz. We found green and blue and pink and purple. We need 2 yellow. So let's get back into the crystal caves and see if we can't find a yellow one. Because I thought this was yellow, but it turns out it was not. Okay, we didn't empty out this cave. But does this lead anywhere else? This just leads back on itself. Okay, where are we going to get solar quartz from? Aha! Solar quartz. Nice. We just didn't look around in the caves hard enough. Or maybe this was covered by melt. It's difficult to tell. With the map changing so much, so quickly at the moment, it's difficult to know whether you missed something because you were not observant, or simply because you physically couldn't get here before. There's a decent amount of this stuff. Right, now we have yellow, blue, green, pink and purple. All the quartzes. Which is nice. Right, let's burn out of here. And go home. Little loot box. That's just the low hydration, so we'll take that. Take the. Don't know why I picked up the iron. I'm just going to stick it in the shredder when we get home. Yeah, I saw that zeolite there, but I don't care. Look at this place now. It's like rainforest. Crikey. Things at this end of the map are changing really quick. There's trees growing out of this ship now. And there's a vine that lets you climb into the cockpit, but we flew there because parkour skills. The map is changing very quickly. Get in the door, you blithering idiot. Okay, we picked up maybe a little bit too much solar quartz. I forgot to drop it off in the quartzy base. Oh well, we'll take it home. It was going to end up back here at some point anyway. We've got lots of iron. We can make more lockers, I suppose. And maybe now would be a good time to expand upwards. Yo! When did this happen? Okay, these trees, which we just saw, have lit. Okay, we won't talk about that. Things be spawning in and despawning. I think we're right on the trigger point of when they should be spawning in. We'll call this quartz. There we go. We needed all but 2. So we needed this for microchip Tech 3 deconstruction and the Tech 3 torch. Nice. Okay, these don't take up additional slots, they just convert what was there already to the upgraded version, which is perfect. And we got some leftovers as well. Boop and boop. Right, so we went down that ladder. We didn't find too much. Oh god, we're in the trees stage. We're approaching the insect stage. So we haven't really unlocked anything in this yet. We still need to get to 80 tons of plants before we can unlock the insect's beehive. Kind of getting there. We should really build more T2 flower spreaders and get them moving. Maybe some more T2 algae. Plants 23 a second. Plants 45 a second. Right, maybe more T2 flower spreaders. That's after we get more uranium to build more Tech 2 nuclear reactors, because we only have 11.85 kilowatts. I only have 11 power to play with at the moment. Right. So, if we think this was Ikhlas's first base, that may mean that this was his ship. So we'll have a look in the wreck and we'll look for this hidden panel that he said was by the main screens in the control center. Well, it's not going to be in the cockpit, is it? Because that's just glass. No idea if this is his ship. It's just the closest one to what we think is his first base. Yes, and you will notice that our oxygen on the bottom left hand corner now has a minus 1.9. That's how much is being drained at the minute. Ooh, Tech 3 torch be nice, yo. Okay, let's go down. Keep our deconstruction tool on. Look for hidden panels. No. That means our oxygen is lasting significantly longer than it ever has before. Because it's not being drained as fast because of the amount of oxygen we've put in the atmosphere. Right, so it's not downstairs in this wreck. It's a viewing panel. Right, so we know it's not downstairs. That's good. Even though we can't get through this door, I'm able to deconstruct stuff behind it, so that door obviously opens at some point. False panel in the room with the screens, he said. Don't know what room he was referring to, or whether it was this ship. Don't know. Room with screen, false panel, no. Before we go up that ladder, we should go and get more oxygen. Whatever this is, it's clipped through. Looks like a missing texture. Right, let's just get some oxygen. And we found a new resource called circuit boards. I'm assuming we're going to need these, so we'll take them with us. This way, 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 down here, up the ladder. Main room, screens, panel. Is this your ship, Ikhlas? Ah, so these are what provide circuit boards. Aha! This is his ship. Alright, what have we found? Some loot and some good loot and some alright loot. Plant multiplier fuse. Alright, so this is the ship that this class came from. Good, mystery solved. Just going to offload all this stuff, go back, get the rest of it. Cabron, that's a lot of stuff. In here, round here, through the secret passage. Pick up the last of the stuff and delete the boxes so we know we've been here. We now know when the ship came down and how long Ikhlas managed to survive for. I mean, he was here for a few years. He was mulling over staying here. He was like, do I need to go home? What's the point in going home? I'm quite happy here. I'm going to take all this because that's good, that's good, that's good. Nuclear fusion generator. That sounds like something I might want. Osmium. Here's me stressing about making another T2 nuclear reactor, and we've got fusion. So let's go home and see what we need to build that, and if we have it. So that area of the map that was a dry and dusty desert is apparently now a goddamn rainforest. This can't make up its mind whether it's a rainforest or not. The trees keep doing that. But you know, it's all changing. I'm sure that cliff is crumbling. That right there. I'm sure that was as high as the rest of them at one point. Bam. Right, circuit boards. Where the balls are we going to store these? Well, I'll stick them in with the osmium for now. We really should expand upwards. So we'll probably do that pretty much right now. We also have this DNA machine which we unlocked a while ago and never investigated. Should bring in another harvest. Auto crafter. That looks like another osmium. Every now and then yeah, these are osmium meteors. This is cool, man. Oh, back in the pond. I'm hiding inside. I just love it. As soon as we unlock T2 drills and get infinite osmium, it starts bombarding us with osmium asteroids. Right, we've just unlocked a whole load of stuff. Autocrafter. Automatically crafts the chosen recipe if the ingredients are found within a certain range, either in storage or directly in the world. Another game changer. This is why I've laid everything out the way I have. I'm going to put the autocrafter right there, and it will be able to see all of these and all of this and all of that and all of these and everything we have here, except maybe the Lerma seed one back here. And when we go above, because I am going to build another room above, it will see all the stuff that's directly above it as well. So the whole other set of lockers I'm going to put up there. So let's first of all deconstruct all that nonsense. You'll notice that the ladder remains, and you can actually use the ladder to get up and down into your base from the outside, which is rather nice, I think. Right, what do we need for the large living quarter? 3 iron, 3 titanium, 2 pooper alloy. You know what, just this once I'm going to build a super alloy, because you know why? Because I've got enough stuff to do it without even worrying. Well, that's why. Come over here, boom, pooper alloy, done. Then we go outside, boost up on the roof, and hopefully it will snap on. But like that. Bingo, bango, bongo. And now when we go upstairs, BAM! Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Give me all the iron. I need to start making a lot of lockers. Start in this corner. Like that. I said every single resource is going to get its own locker eventually. And it starts like this. Again, we'll do the thing we did before. Then we'll do 2 rows. So this is the center line, so I really kind of want that one to be like this. Even though you won't see the name, that really won't matter. You can't see the name, but you can get inside. Is that how we want it? 1, 2, 2.5. Okay. I'll change that. What we'll do that, and then we'll turn the corner. It's a little bit beyond the centre line, but that's more than fine. What we're looking for is just density up here. Right, run out of iron, but that's a good start. That's a very good start. We'll make one for circuit boards and we'll stick it upstairs. We'll make one for oxygen, we'll stick it upstairs. Oxygen. Circuit boards. What do we need for an autocrafter? Probably lots of power, of which we have 11.85 kilowatts. Nuclear fusion generator. Autocrafter, 155 energy. Jesus. But nuclear fusion generator provides 1,485 power. Each of these does 331. So this is worth like 4 and a bit of them. 5 pulsar quartz, 4 super alloy. We know we've got quite a lot of pulsar quartz at the other base. So that's going to be fine. No, that other way, you idiot. Okay, so 5 pulsar quartz and 4 super alloy. Right. all the way back this way, I guess. Really? You're just raining osmium and sulfur down upon my head? Really? Oh, whatevs. Let's go and pick it all up. And then we'll get the pulsar quartz, and then we'll make thousands of power. God damn. How long have you been here? All game, apparently. Alright, we just missed the loot box. Nice. Thou shalt get distracted by bullshit every time. Right, all the way back to the crystal caves, because we need to bring all the pink crystal. I'm not just bringing 5, I'm bringing it all. I'll stick it upstairs in a pink crystal locker. I should bring as much of all the crystals, really. As much pink as we can carry, and then we'll load up on equal amounts of all the rest. That's the ramp that we drop off to get to our little base. I didn't place it there deliberately, I just placed it because we were running out of oxygen, and now it's just stuck here. Then up and banzai! Bam! Hello! Give me all your pink crystals. All of these. All of them. And then we've got what, 9... enough for 4 of all of the rest. And 1 of something else. Just go for a magnetar, why not? Look at this place, man, it's beautiful down here. So this was frozen tundra, and now it's like a subtropical forest. Lovely. And we're home. Pulsar quartz box. Blazar quartz box. Quasar box. Magnetar quartz. Nice. And last but not least, solar quartz. Very nice. Filling up this room already. God almighty. So this is no longer the quartz box, so we'll just delete that and leave it empty. Right, so now we need a lot of super alloy, because we need 5 pulsar quartz and 4 super alloy for each one of these. That cliff is definitely crumbling. It's getting shorter all the time. I think it's going to link up with this, and that'll give us a ramp, because that leads to the desert. Yeah, check it out, man. This is... no way was this like this. That was the same height as these. This is falling down. Yeah, look, there's... it's fracturing. This cliff is falling apart. So then this will become a road and we'll just be able to nip through. So that minute to get to all this stuff, we either have to go through the underground passage and come out here, or we need to go all the way round this way. And once this is finished breaking through, we'll be able to come just straight south. Boom, straight here. That's wonderful. I'm digging that. That's definitely collapsing. Wonderful. And our little underwater habitat is growing coral and seaweed and all that good stuff. Now we're in Subnautica territory. Oh yeah. Right, plants. We haven't got insects yet because we need 80 tons of plants to build a single beehive. Okay, the jump jets have decided not to work this time. Sometimes you can't get out of the water, it's a little bit finicky. But we made it, we swum. Get some oxygen. Go and get some super alloy from the super alloy mine. Which we do kind of have a shortcut to get to. But it kind of means going through this underground passage and going through the sulfur flats instead of just going around this place. Not sure if it's any quicker, to be honest. Straight through the sulfur flats. I don't think this is much of a shortcut, it's just like a different way to go. Because where we're going is just through here. Yoink, thank you for the zeolite. Bam. Pretty much dead on 50% super alley. Bam. Taking all of that. And we're gone. Boom. Home. Right, we've got a lot of garbage we don't necessarily need. Iron we do, because we've been building lots of lockers. Cobalt, no. Zeolite, yes. So all that goes in there along with that. That's fine. Zeolite lives in here. And we need to go and get 10 pulsar quartz. Right, I'm going to make one more super alloy. I would if I had room. Now we do. Because then I do believe we have enough stuff to make 3 fusion reactors. And the nice thing about these is that they're really rather small and they fit inside buildings, so let's go. Nuclear fusion reactor. 1. You can kind of clip them inside each other as well, which is also very nice. 2. And 3. 1485 power each. How much excess power? I'm stuck on the thing again. I keep running up this ramp like a cat using a litter tray. How much excess power do we have? 4,466 excess power. That's how much excess power we have. Right, that then lets us build pretty much bloody anything I want for the next little while. And that is going to be T4 drills. We unlocked them a million moons ago, and we said we weren't going to build them until we had T2 ore extractors. We now have T2 ore extractors, and we've actually got nuclear fusion generators as well. So let's build some T4 drills. I would do, but they need lots of super alloy each, and we just used it all. Okay, let's instead make an auto crafter, because then we can mass craft super alloy. Where's the crafter? Osmium, super alloy rod, and osmium. Oh, game, why you gotta do me like this? Okay, DNA manipulator, super alloy. 1 super alloy. Okay, we'll make a super alloy. We've got the power, we've got the stuff. I'll just make it 1 of each of them. Boom. Right, 1 of them, a bioplastic nugget. Got an explosive boom boom powder. Got. This needs to be sorted. There we go. A zeolite and an osmium. Here's your zeolite. Here's your osmium. Let's build that in here, because this is like the bio lab. So we'll do the... How many lockers could we get there? We could just get another 2 lockers. I think I'll just do the DNA machines here, because there's going to be multiples of these. Right, but... Oh, just come in the room, will you? There we go. DNA manipulator. This is the recipes we know. So this takes tree bark, mutagen and the flower seeds and makes a tree, which multiplies the tree farms by 125. This is tree bark, mutagen and a different flower for 125 with a different tree. And there's another one, tree bark, mutagen and a lerma seed for a different tree. They all do 125. They just have different effects. DNA manipulator installed. Nice. I want to move this thing because I keep running up the ramp. So we'll just move that in here as well. Yeah, you can just live there, you little shit. There you go. Okay, what's the next unlock? What else will be unlocked? Autocrafter, done that. Map rocket, that's what we were going to do. The map information rocket. I believe it needs a super alloy rod. Yes it does, it needs a super alloy rod, but that's going to be okay, I think. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, sudden meteor storm. Now, sometimes these meteor storms actually drop super alloy, and I think this is one of them. Like the multicolored asteroids, I think these drop super alloy. I think they've come to our rescue. I mean, these things really come down thick and fast. Check it out, man, we're getting bombarded. Yikes. This room's got bigger windows. Oh my god. Look at them, there's so many. If these are all dropping super alloy, I'm gonna be a very happy boy. Come on, give it to me. Look how many there are. These are all physical objects that have actually spawned up there, and they're actually all moving in the game world. Sweet, holy moly. Well, that was bonkers. What did you guys actually drop? Did you drop anything? I saw lots of explosions and stuff. I'm not seeing anything on the... I take it back. I take it back. I take everything back. It's dumped a crap ton of super alloy. At least in one little spot right there. Where's the rest of it? Come on, man, there was an enormous meteor storm. There's one. Okay, there's another one. But you know what? This is what we needed. We needed more super alloy. That was a big storm. It's like all the stuff that hit up here bounced off and landed down here. That's silicon, you fool. Sweet. There's probably tons of it in the lake as well, but I don't really want to go swimming around in the lake looking for super alloy that doesn't glow. We'll just fly around nice and fast, look out for any black dots. Some impacted over here, but I'm not seeing big piles of super alloy. No. Okay. That was exciting. This looks like some here. No, it's a plant. It's plants and stuff. Okay, maybe no big dump of it, but we got a decent amount for free. Ain't never gonna say no to free super alloy. I like that rather a lot. Okay, that'll do. That should let us build the autocrafter. Yeah, we just need one aluminum to make a super alloy rod and 2 osmium. Super alloy rod, 2 osmium, and one of the best things in the whole game is ours. One autocrafter, bang it right in the middle, right there. And now when we open it, mouse over it. This is all the containers that it can see. All of these lockers, which is pretty much everything. And it's even got some of the farms and the recycling machine. And now you just click on this, and these are all the recipes you know, including recipes from the biolab. So it's got all the recipes from this, all the recipes from that, and all the recipes from this, contained within its own memory. So now, say we want to make like a crap ton of super alloy, we just set that, and every time this clock goes round, boom, makes one super alloy. And it keeps going round, and I can walk away, and it just keeps doing it until it either fills up and then stops, or until the resources run out. We've just unlocked T2 food growers. T2 food growers are nice because they grow food faster, but we don't really consume that much food, and we have a crap ton of Tech 1s. And sooner or later we'll get outdoor farms that make multiple crops per one seed, so that's not going to be a huge issue. Tree spreader. That's the first tree thing. That unlocks at 45 tons, we're at 35, so we've still got quite a way to go. You've done them. T4 drills, let's go. Are you full? Yeah, it's full. See, and when it's full, it doesn't keep consuming the resources, it's just like, I'm full, I've got nowhere to put it. So we'll just tell it to stop, click that empty one, stops it. Boom, lots of stuff. Autocrafter! So no more running back and forward to this, and to this, and to this. We just come here, ask it to build whatever, and it just drags from all of the stuff. And it can see all the ones up here as well. Autocrafters have quite a significant range, because as we can tell, it's actually seeing all these farms back here up to about here. So it can see all these lockers, and all these lockers, and all the lockers above it, and all the other lockers that we're going to build as well. So this is wonderful. Speaking of food and water, let's take care of that. Right, T4 drill. Lots of that and 3 osmium. Bum bum bum. We'll bang at least one in. And as is tradition, we'll put the drills all the way out here. The base might expand out this way a little bit. It can't go too far because it's going to hit that rock. But we'll put the first T4 drill here. Wham! Great big beefy T4 drill. Producing 25 pk a second on its... No, that's heat. It's producing heat as well as pressure. 459 pressure. And this is doing 85 pressure, but that's been multiplied by 500%. So this thing is way better than these. What do these take to build? Not super alloy. Okay, that's fine. That's not a problem. So what we'll then do, we'll fly back over here, we'll empty out this drill. We'll see how much iron we get, because I think iron, we'll load up all the storage, and we'll just tell the thing to make super alloy. We don't have to wait for the Tech 2 drill to slowly produce it. That will just be like an extra Brucey bonus. Boom, take all that, go. So the autocrafter is the first stage in automation, and it's a very nice thing. Right, T4 drill, done. We're going to build like another 5 of them and move one of the building multipliers, machine optimizer, up to the T4 drills. As we've seen, an unoptimized T4 drill is better than like 2 or 3 optimized T3s. Right, we've got enough power that we don't have to worry about power for a very long time. We can essentially just build whatever the hell we want. And what we're going to want next is another super alloy rod. So let's make more super alloy. And this rod is going to go and actually give us the map thing, so I can accurately place our Tech 2 drills. From memory, I've placed them pretty well. The only annoying thing is that I should really make a map chip and then right click and save these. Rocket engine, 2 osmium, super alloy rod, and a compass. Easy. 2 osmium, super alloy rod, compass. 2 osmium, and a compass is silicon, magnesium, and 2 aluminium. Why you don't make that? What are you? How can you be out of anything? Well, let's run out of something. That's the microchip we need. And then we need a rocket engine from here. Bam. Can you make a super alloy rod? Yes, you can. Thank you very much. The power of the autocrafter, ladies and gentlemen. The power of the autocrafter. What does it run out of? Magnesium? No. Cobalt? No. Aluminum? No. Silicon? No. Titanium? No. Iron? Yes. Okay, fair enough. Turns out the autocrafter's more clever than I am. And I'm okay with that. Bam! I've done my sums correct. We finally got the map information, Rocket. Get up there. Tell me where all the resources are. Go. Go. Go! Outstanding. And now, when we press M on the map, we have these lovely little symbols that tell us where to place our Tech 2 extractors. We have one here, we have a Tech 1 here, we have a Tech 1 here, we have a Tech 2 here, we have a Tech 1 here, we have a Tech 2 here. So it looks like we can get unlimited iron from this, and more osmium from there, but I don't think we need 2 osmium mines. We do need to build a Tech 2 in the zeolite cave there. And as predicted, the obsidian is indeed down here. Now what's in the northwest of the map? I don't think there's any. Well, there is. Apparently there's another uranium cave in there. And this desert will produce silicon, because that makes sense. It's glass. And we'll be able to get infinite titanium from here. Now why am I looking at silicon and titanium and iron? Because when we get Tech 3 drills, the way they work is that you select one item and it only produces that item. Which means this will only produce super alloy and none of the ancillary goods. This will only produce iridium and none of the ancillary goods. And that means that ancillary goods like iron and cobalt and titanium and silicon actually become quite rare because you're not actually producing them anymore. So I haven't seen a cobalt thingy. Here it is. Okay, so it's down here in the southwest. We haven't really explored this area. We've been round the... Hang on, the crater's got a lake in it. Okay, we'll have to go and investigate that. So we'll have to build eventually some stuff down here. But the next thing we're going to do, Tech 2 right in there, get infinite zeolite, then we'll have that, and that all dialed in. And they're all fairly close together, which is quite nice. I'm not sure if this is closer to us than that. I mean, that's kind of on screen with the base. And that's further on screen with the base. So this one is actually closer despite that annoying dog leg. That's okay. So that's what the map information satellite tells you, where to put your drills. So when we come back, we'll be doing some of that. If I don't die of oxygen starvation. I should have been not speaking to you when I was doing that. Whew, made it without dying. See if we make it without dying in the next episode. Automation's on the way. Everything's looking really good. Numbers go up. Map be changing. And we'll maybe go and explore some of the places we've been to before and see how they changed. Anyway, until we meet each other again for that, do look after yourself. And I'll speak to you again soon.